I just flicked a cigarette butt away casually, but I never expected it would lead me to the peak of my life, because I noticed that after I threw it, it didn't land where I expected. Instead, it kept sliding down with the flow of water. That instant, I knew something was off. To figure out what was going on, I decided to follow it. The cigarette butt was carried by the water into a storm drain, and what I saw next blew my mind. I realized this drain led straight to the largest bank in town. To confirm my suspicion, I ran through the rain following the water's path. Sure enough, I found that the drains near the bank were all connected. I was broke, but suddenly a crazy idea hit me. The next day I found my friend Jack and convinced him to join me for a big job. That night after the bank closed, we drove right up to the front door. Then I took a tape measure and slid it under the manhole cover. After some testing, we realized we were only 18 meters away from becoming millionaires. The excitement was unreal. Digging a tunnel straight to the bank felt reckless. So the next day I posed as a customer and sneaked inside. I carefully noted the cameras and discreetly took photos with my camera. But my little stunt quickly drew the attention of security. They demanded I hand over the camera. Once they inspected it, they found it completely empty. I had already removed the memory card. I exposed myself on purpose, just to study the bank's interior layout. Once home, I recreated the bank's floor plan entirely from memory. Even with the floor plan, my partners hit a roadblock. They didn't know the distance from the manhole to the vault, but I quickly came up with a clever idea. The next day, I drew a deep mark on a car wheel and rolled the car from the manhole to the bank entrance. By counting wheel rotations and applying the Pythagorean theorem, we could calculate the straight line distance to the vault. This meant we could dig a tunnel directly to the vault, and suddenly we were on the brink of becoming millionaires. That night, we started digging. But shortly after we started, a huge problem hit us. Once inside the vault, how would we open all those safety locks if it took too long? The whole plan would fall apart the next day. We sent Jack to pose as a high roller and deposit cash into the vault. This allowed us to study the vault's locking mechanism up close. Back home, we built a hydraulic device that could destroy a lock cylinder in seconds, determined to get rich fast. We spent entire nights digging in the storm drain. Everything seemed under control until just as the tunnel was about to connect, another serious problem appeared.